5. UFO sightings the government tried to debunk. For decades, the official story on UFOs was simple: denial. But some events were just too well documented to be swept under the rug. We're counting down 5 compelling sightings that forced an official response, followed by debunking attempts that only created more questions. The Alderney sighting veteran commercial pilot Ray Bowyer spotted 2 brilliant yellow cigar-shaped objects over the English Channel. His passengers saw them too, and another pilot confirmed the sighting. Critically, air traffic control tracked unidentified objects on primary radar. The official explanation from the UK's Ministry of Defence? A trick of the light, like sundogs. But witnesses maintain that a weather event doesn't explain 2 identical structured craft, one estimated to be a mile wide. The Cash Landrum incident. Betty Cash, Vicky Landrum, and her young grandson encountered a massive diamond-shaped object hovering over a Texas road. It blasted so much heat it softened the car's dashboard. All 3 later suffered from severe symptoms consistent with radiation poisoning. They also reported seeing the object escorted by military helicopters. The government's answer? The Air Force denied having any aircraft in that area. The case was dismissed, leaving their documented injuries a complete mystery. The JAL Flight 1628 incident over Alaska. The veteran captain of a Japan Airlines 747 reported being shadowed by 2 small craft and then a mothership the size of 2 aircraft carriers. For nearly an hour, the objects were tracked by both the plane's own radar and by ground control. The FAA first confirmed the radar track, but later changed its story, calling it a split-image glitch and suggesting the experienced pilot had simply mistaken planets for UFOs. For sticking to his story, the captain was grounded. We're about to get to our top 2 cases. If you think there's more to these stories than the official explanation, hit that subscribe button and tell us in the comments which case you find most convincing. The Rendlesham Forest Incident. Often called Britain's Roswell. U.S. Air Force personnel saw lights descending into Rendlesham Forest and went to investigate, finding a glowing, metallic, triangular craft. 2 nights later, the deputy base commander, Lieutenant Colonel Charles Halt, led his own team in and recorded abnormally high radiation levels at the landing site. The official debunk claimed these trained military observers had simply mistaken a meteor and a distant lighthouse for an advanced craft, an explanation the witnesses have always rejected. The Phoenix Lights. This is one of the largest mass UFO sightings in history. Thousands of people across Arizona saw a massive V-shaped craft fly silently overhead, blocking out the stars. The government's response became an infamous debunking attempt. They claimed the lights were military flares, but that story falls apart. Records show the flares were dropped an hour after the main sighting and in a different location. Even Arizona's governor at the time later admitted he saw the craft himself, calling it otherworldly and stating with certainty it was not flares. The official explanations often seem more bizarre than the sightings themselves. The real question is, what are the authorities still not telling us?